the installation and setup of the Bootstrap. I said Bootstrap. Oh, the installation. Okay, let's get that intro right again. The installation and setup of the Bootstrap. Welcome, guys, again, and this is going to be an amazing session with you and with myself because we basically just going to get straight to the video. So let's go. So the first thing we're basically going to do right now is go on our Chrome browser, and that's basically going to be right here, and I'm going to take this off so we start it from scratch together. Now the first thing when you're on your Chrome browser is to go right on your any browser you're using, but I like using the Chrome browser because of it's like it's centered for programmers, so use more of it. This is not a promotion video by Google. I mean, I'm just telling you something I've used for over 6 years, 6, 7, 8 years right now, going to 8 years. Get Bootstrap. Once you say this and click enter, it loads up. So what am I going to do right here is just go to this. I just want to go to the home page. So click any of the link, and I'm going to say watch this now. This is the introduction. I don't want this. Now you can see right here the download. See that you can go straight to this download or any page it takes you to. I basically like maybe you can just say getbootstrap.com and you come to this page. And what you want to do, very simple right here, is that you just come up here to this currently and just click on download. You can also scroll down to see some other amazing fixtures right here. You can see that there are so many other things to do right under, and also under too you can also see your docs example, many other stuff, and get started and many other stuff like that. So I'm just going to go to the front home page and stick to this usage and say download right here, and I'm going to click on it. Then when I'm here, I'm going to be having this page right here. Now, when at first, so I'm going to be very sincere with you guys. Like I was trying to download this by clicking this button right here. So now, watch this. I clicked on the button and it was not downloading. I don't know why it could not download. I basically Bootstrap it could not download because I'm in Nigeria right now. I'm using Nigeria server, so it could not download. What I just basically did was get a VPN and connected myself to the US or any other kind of any country out there. Then when I connected myself, you can see it's still loading right here. Like, can you see that? It's not supposed to keep on loading. So I'm going to just close this and I'm going to come back here. So what am I going to do when I'm here? Now I'm telling you what to do now to help you solve this bug. Go to the download. Make sure you're connected to a VPN. Now this for a good use. You're using a VPN to get an important file for yourself. So now what you do is you get your VPN. When your VPN is connected, when you click on download, it's going to download a file. And let me take you to my browser because I've already gotten the file, my file explorer right here. So basically, don't mind what you're saying. So I'm just going to go back to my downloads. So right here on my download right now, you can see this tab here which says Bootstrap 5.0.3 there. So I'm going to extract this, and I'm going to extract it to this Bootstrap 5.3 this, and so you can extract it to wherever you want, but I want it to be here, so I'm going to say Control X. Oh no, I'm just going to move this. I'm going to move this direct to my documents. Keep it anywhere you want to keep yours, is fine. So now right here, I'm going to open it and see. I have to open it 2 times. I don't really like that, so I'm going to do just going to make sure it's once. So what am I going to do right here? I'm going to say Control X. Then I'm going to come out for my document and say Control V. And that's going to automatically paste that for me there. So when I click once, it's just going to open this for me. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to minimize my screen right here. Oh, did I close this? Oh crap. Okay, I'm going to open that back again and go back to my downloads. So right here on my download, I'm just going to download, nothing. Okay, my documents. Then I'm going to minimize this and come over to my VS Code. I could right click and say, I'm just teaching us the manual method of it. So basically it's open here, but I don't want it to be open. Yours is going to open like this. Let me show you how yours is going to be open. So I basically want to show you exactly how yours is going to be uploaded or open for you, which is going to be just like this one. So I'm going to close this Visual Studio Code and it's going to open like this for you, like this right here. So while it's open in this manner for you now, there's one thing you just want to do right here, which is open folder. You can all click on this right place here and say open a folder. But me, instead of clicking open a folder now, I basically like this idea of drag and drop. So I'm able to come here and left click and drag this over, and ta-da, we get my project up and running again, which is very interesting for me to want to work with. Now the first thing I want to do here is create a new file, and I'm going to call it the index.html, and I'm going to click enter. Now when it's opened up, now basically what I want to do is just say shift and click on your number 1, which is going to be a tab button there, and you're going to see this. Then you click on enter. Now you can see automatically all these tabs are just open up for me, and it's you just automatically write this code for me. This is the starter template for HTML. Every HTML template has this. Please don't let anybody tell you to use another thing. Please work with this. Every HTML template has this, and this basically you can see right there saying the HTML language is English. The meta, this is just please use this. So now basically this is going to be our title, which is going to be saying document. I'm going to show you how to change stuff like that if needed in this course. So the first one to do is we want to see how Bootstrap helps us to work on our project. So I'm just going to create an H1 element right here, and I'm going to call it hello world. So right here you can say hello world. Now let's open this with live server. Right click and I'll say open with live server. Now let's see what happens right here, and you can see this. Now this is open, hello world, just like what I typed right there. So I'm going to go back here and import CSS, which is coming enter. How to import it? Just say link, then you say CSS. Then now I don't want style.css, which I really don't want right now. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to say CSS. Then you're going to see this. So you use this and say bootstrap.css. So Bootstrap, that's the one I want, bootstrap.css. And coming here, I'm going to use the link. Okay, script. Sorry, not script. Link script. So using this, and I'm going to say JS, enter, and I'm going to use the Bootstrap bundle. Now let's see if any change occurs right here. So you can see if I come right, are you seeing that this it made a change, no space again, and it's font size just changed. Let me put this side by side so you can see what I'm talking about. Now let's remove this link and see if there's a change right here. Now just watch. Can you see the hello world change? And I say there's now, like, call it part, maybe margin around this. But if I come here and I say Ctrl Z, and you can see it removes it, and the text changes its font size and stuff like that. So this is the first installation, and if you got up to this point of the video, guess what, guys? You have been a programmer from the very start of the video. So keep up the good work. So this is the first installation of Bootstrap, using just the downloading of the file down to your work and other stuff like that. So this is one amazing way. So I'm basically going to be closing this and making this quite big so I can work with the rest of them. Now the next installation I'm going to talk about, which is the CDN. Just in case you're using a mobile phone, this is also helpful for you. Now the CDN kind of usage. So I'm going to go over to my my file explorer, and I'm not going to do anything so big. I'm just going to create a new folder right here, and when I create this new folder, I'm just going to say it's Bootstrap, not Bootstrap, Bootstrap CDN. So this is the Bootstrap CDN, and what am I going to do? Nothing so different. I just want to do the Bootstrap installation. Let's see if it works the same way. I'm going to come here and I'm going to create a new window right here. So I'll create a new window and I'll close this first one which we are using right here, because we can come back to that whenever we need it. So what am I going to do right here? I'm going to come here and I'll make this smaller, and I'll make this bigger. So this is going to be big, and I'll come to my file explorer and I'll drag and drop this Bootstrap CDN right here. So it's open. So I'm going to put a new file. Now watch this. This is very kind of simple. So I'm just going to say the same index dot html. So I'm going to click on enter, and same thing, shift, and I'm going to have this. Then right here I'm still going to use my h1 elements. h1 I'm going to say cdn install. So we understand that we're talking of a new project. I'm going to come here and I'm going to close this first one right here. So I'm going to come here and open this with a live server. So first things first, I want to stop live server in case it's still running in the background. You want to do that in case your live server is not open. I'm going to open the live server. Now, when I open this, you can see it says CDN install. You can see that space. Now, let's see what the magic that happened if I use CDN installation. I'm going to copy this link right here, and after copying this link, I just say Ctrl C to copy the link. Come back here, and that place I put the link the first time, I'm still going to put it there and say Ctrl V. And you can see how long it was, and I'm going to just come back to this place and go over to the Chrome browser again. I'm going to call it the CSS, the JavaScript, sorry, the scripts code. So basically we have this Ctrl C. So after this, I'm going to come over here also, and I'm going to place it under. Now say Ctrl V and come right here, and I guess it's going to look the same as it was the first time. Let's check if that happens. Just the same. Now you can see we got the second installation for also the Bootstrap installation process done. Now let's see some other processes we can use to install it. I believe 2 already is quite usable. And also you can do this. Watch this now. Instead of using, remember I was talking of popper in the last video. If you have not watched the video, do well to check out the last video. I was talking of the popper element. So basically this is the popper we're talking of. Now popper, you can see it right here, which is the first one. Popper, main, the utility. We're going to be explaining what this is. So let's just learn the installation with this. So instead of just importing one line of code with CSS, just the bundle, I'm going to import, go here, and I'm going to delete this script I added right here. So basically I'm going to delete this script right here and delete it, and do Ctrl V of that double line script I post, and you're basically not going to see any difference. To tell you that they work side by side and work the same. Let's check if that's same thing. We can see same thing, guys, nothing changed. To tell you that the installation has been done correctly. So now other ways we can do this is the npm install. I'm not going to be doing this because on this system I don't have npm install on this. Also, when you're using other, you can use the yarn, you can use your Ruby gem, you can use Composer, Node-get. So those are the installation process for this, but I basically talked about 2. Okay, not 2 basically. One, the first one, the CDN with one link, and the second one with a popper. And also talking of npm install, let's do this. So basically this is very quite interesting, but I'm not going to be doing npm install like I said on this system. So basically just open a new terminal, and what do you do there? So when your terminal opens up, this is very simple. You just say npm init. You know that what that says init, bro, and stuff like that. So when you say npm init, now watch this. So basically saying npm is not even a temp farm. So even if I do Ctrl V to paste this right here and say enter, you can see that it's not going to read anything because npm is not installed on the system. For npm to be installed, you're going to be like a React developer user. So if you basically do more of Reacting, you already have npm installed on your system, and you can install Bootstrap alongside your project. And this is very unique when you are creating applications, that you can use Bootstrap side by side with your React and making your project quite a wow kind of project. And it's going to be very interesting for you to work with. So right here now, guys, we've talked about the npm install and also the yarn, the npm and also the first orders. So that's it for the installation and the setup of our Bootstrap, and that's it for this video, guys. So on our next video we'll be looking at the grid system. Till I come your way again, guys, I remember humble self tutor GT. So till I come your way, guys, have a very nice day and stay blessed.